Welcome on back, everyone, to Age of Wonders 4 and part 3 of our Rise of the Godir. I think this is the Valley of Wonders campaign. In today's episode, we're here where we left off with Imrik and company just claiming the Mage Glass Forest, and then moving on up towards the Serpent Cavern here to claim this as well. So as I've said previously, I'll even pause to show you, you will gain XP for your Pantheon points, or for your Pantheon in general, for each kind of major event, major thing you do in your campaign. So as you upgrade your cities, as you actually place down more cities, as you claim the wonders, and as you take down heroes, all sorts of different things, gain you experience for your Pantheon, which allows you to have more goodies for your own creation. So here at Val's Anvil, we can go ahead and grab in. We just got the Sun Shrine over here, which is giving us a nice bit of extra research, which is lovely. We aren't already thread over here, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab the Tier 3 Pantheon, and then probably come on into either boosting up the tower a bit more, or grabbing the Item Forge. We've got enough cash to even grab another hero or another unit, should we wish. To flood the world with our flying and dusk hunters. Excellent, excellent. So now we're all out of cash money, but we have some mana. And in fact, if we come on in to look at the Mighty Meek or the Legion of Zeal, if we do the math, we now can afford both of them, albeit just not at the same time, but just barely. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab the Legion of Zeal, since it does benefit more units, granting them all Zeal, so they'll deal more spirit damage, and also benefit from some of our actual combat spells a bit more. That'll take a single turn, and we'll see how much that does increase things, and then we'll go for Mighty Meek if we can handle it. We're continuing to have guys chase around our one scout over here, wasting their unit's time, and then as soon as we have the critical mass, we're going to start taking out some of Yaka's men one at a time. He's got a lot of armies kind of lingering around here, so it's going to take a couple battles, and then that should be the end for him, especially if we can take him down himself. Casting lots of spells there, Sundrin. See, she must be having battles in the underways with him. There's none very large underneath, but since we don't have much of it scouted out, we won't be able to see what exactly is going on. Oh, she's got another town down here. I mean, that's an interesting use of your time instead of helping us take down Yaka. Bounty has been posted. Capture Yakathan. Or Yakathan. We will just not accept nor decline. We'll come back to that once we have some lads moving that way. So Scout, keep on bothering the people of Yakathan. Looks like Yaka himself has disappeared, but that is not the most exciting news. I mean, I think I'm going to go ahead and move up to the bridge here. And then have the Unicorn follow around behind. Here at this outpost, we're going to go ahead and grab a work camp, which allows us to annex a single province, and then whenever we do found a city, it'll have an additional population as well. We'll put that there on the Mage Glass Forest to claim that wonder. Alright, we've got 80 gold left to work with. Units coming in both. Let's go ahead and grab us a gargoyle here, a flying charge unit at our throne city. They're also going to cost mana, so we'll see if we can afford them here pretty soon. Alright. Kevin, that's your name, correct? Yeah, we did rename you to Kevin the Eternal. On to the Serpent Cavern, where we've got lots of snakes to deal with. Council of the Quarry gives us 2 mana per quarry in the city domain, gives us the Storm, Scale Serpent, and the Plague Serpent for our Rally of Lieges. One of them is lightning-based, and the other one is, of course, poison-based. Storm Scale I think is better, though, because if you hit them, you'll take 4 lightning damage, which is pretty nasty. As soon as Kevin the Eternal enters the Serpent Cavern, he notices it is infested with snakes. Who would have guessed? The entire scene looks like a shrine dedicated to an outlawed deity. You guys got something against snakes? Ornate rock formations surround a stone-shaped altar, where the idol of a snake-haired woman stands. The living serpents lurk at a distance, until Kevin the Eternal touches the altar. A hollow echo shakes the cavern. Disciples of the Golden Goddess, choose your sacrifice, lest you find your greedy hearts turn to stone. Let's see if that doesn't destroy you guys' ears. I'm not afraid of any goddess with her slithering guardians to arms. So the Gorgon's curse is active in this battle. A unit is secretly chosen to be the target of a curse. The store will be stunned 2 turns. If it's still alive, a new target will then be chosen. See, the problem for you guys is, it's a low-risk battle, so we can auto-combat that, almost lose everyone, and just watch the replay. They didn't do a bad job against us. We'll just get this up to 2 times speed and see how this battle played out. Betting on a who gets, ooh, I don't know if I would have gone for the morale boost yet. Alright, immobilized and blinded, so we're not going to have to worry about the big donkus worm. I wonder where all the damage came from. Spreading out our own damage, that's where it came from. Wyverns jumped right into the middle, didn't get too much damage, so now they're stunned and getting clobbered. Snakes disease the boys. And that one's going around wide, so that's why we didn't lose the Wyvern. They got to have Resurgence, so if they die, they come back. Critical hit. I don't know if I would have run it all the way away to go for the strike still, but interesting strategy. They completely avoided guarding their own, I guess, missile units. And it's a one-shot, though, on the worms. Why? Why just run away? It's such a strange use of abilities here. Don't think the flank was worth that, but okay, sure. Kevin, that was the strangest commanding I've ever seen. Because I was trying to get fancy, my lord. Having survived the trial of the Gorgon goddess, a shifting stone plate reveals her chamber of offerings. Inside the hidden room, a line of petrified adventurers bears silent witness to the magic of the curse Kevin withstood. Kevin finds a scroll created by the old worshippers of the Gorgon goddess, which seems to contain a litho-shaping spell. Does Kevin keep the scroll of litho-shaping or use it to revive the petrified victims he found? Gives us some mana. Their time has passed. Bring the victims to life, or gain a Sun Priest. Which is just a normal support unit. Honestly, the knowledge would help, but let's go ahead and bring them back to life and gain the Imperium. Which we can then use to buff up our lads. We got Career Soldiers and Exemplar. Units recruited through the Rally of Legions gain 2 recruit rank upon recruitment. That's fantastic. The next one we're going to use is on Advanced Logistics down here, which will allow us to zoom along faster on roads. Okay, I think we should be able to claim this province with the anvil, no problem. We'll just kind of reach out and grab it. Like there's 2 provinces in the way. So let's use some of our Imperium. Instantly grab another conduit, because it's not ordering the Sunshrine, a conduit here. They'll have to go clear that out, of course, but that should be no problem. We'll clear it out next turn. Are we healing more here? No, it's exactly the same. We'll just take a step back then. Legion of Zeal is all ready to go. We should have activated that first, man. Suboptimal play left and right here. That's 30 additional upkeep, which we can easily afford, so the lads are nice and zealous. Even more sparkly arrows. I guess these sparkly arrows return. We had to deactivate them because we were poor. Outpost founded, glorious. We do know about that. Your orders have been given, and so have yours there, Imrik. Getting out of the city up here would be awesome, but it's not super high priority. We also can afford none of these, so we shall ignore. We've got a lot of mana and not really a ton to use it on. Let's go ahead and grab the Mighty Meek here and see if we can't afford it. Otherwise, we can just let it sit there and wait until we can. Scouts, keep their foolish men busy. Day 30 dawns, does it? Yeah, I have no idea where Yaka's lads are now. They are hiding. We should probably grab another scout. So come hither, Daylight Spear. We'll bring you with the group, because we can have a group of 3, or at least 3 armies stacked up together. And then let's go ahead and grab ourselves a scout. So that way we can keep an eye on the area without sacrificing our troops. You guys can move in and crush these 2 armies one at a time, or the Slither Hatchlings will run. Your troops engage the Slither Hatchling and its minions. You have minions, do you? But they cower in fear rather than put up a fight. Most of them try to hide, while others huddle on the ground. You seem to be begging for mercy through panicked hisses and cries. We'll go and let them go. We're still trying to get up to maximum good guy points. Escapists grieves of the velocity. Oh, sweet. Works once per battle. Hey. And then we can move up and take down this Marauder Guard too. Safe battle, easy. I'm sorry, a safe battle? We've got this, don't worry. Alright, in charge is the Battle Turtle. So, Radiant Guardian, you are a unit that I am not as familiar with. You came in with Ways of War, didn't you? I love the shell. Wrestle Turtle with a big face shell. So you've got Grace. Gets hit, heals. And then Radiant Transposition. Swaps target with a friendly, or swaps position with a friendly unit and enters defense mode. Enemies adjacent to the unit sustain some damage and have a chance of becoming pacified for a turn. Dang decent, you have Inner Grace, so every single time or turn you do gain it, so nice Healy shield unit. Fair enough, fair enough. Indeed. I think for this first turn, we're going to want to kind of set up and let them come over here towards us. Let's go ahead and awaken our Lord here. When awakening on you two. Their skirmishers should have plenty of space to get on in. We're going to have to actually have the Wyvern come round, otherwise it's going to take a lot of damage. We need to get the Wyvern Fledgling to have the spell, Diva Resurgence. We'll bring our Archer back to here. Extra range is fantastic. Alright, turn. Bring it on in. Okay, so they're being a little bit cagey. Works for me. What's going on, Mochi? You can come lay down, or you can be good. We're not going to interrupt. Alright, what spells we have access to here? Warding Blessing is heals and resistance. Sparring Chant is morale and strengthened if they have zeal, which is all of our guys now. Awakened, then conjure the Divine Beacon. We'll go Youth Rejuvenation on our Wyvern Fledglings here. Not great hit chance. This is because of the big turtle there. Don't have a lot of infantry. Let's step up to here. Blast the Spirit Blast here. Take down a couple of the Vine lads. Archers up. Take down a couple of these. These are Inquisitors. Spirit Blast here gives them Grace once more. We always forget that gives them Sunder defense. Need to go for that one first. Alright, Wyverns up to go for the triple tap on anyone that wants to come after our archers. We go for the Lightning Invocation here. Pretty much one shot. What's left? They're all blinded and electrified. We can step forward and try to finish off the skirmishers. That should be a pretty easy finish. Read on, Murder Turtle. Punches the Sun Priests and the Archers. See, that's exactly what we wanted, so we can have the Wyverns just finish you poor fools off. Pop, pop, pop. Have you weaken the Radiant Guardian's defenses and get rid of the Grace. We can hit. I think so. I don't really want any of that, actually. Hit it with a triple tap, and we'll let our hero finish off the dragon. Hang with the bloody beast. Aha, indeed. That's how you win a battle properly. And now, we can kind of work our way over to the Mother Ash. How strong is this? Still just a normal tier 1 soldier. See, that's not great. Rapid evolution enchantment, not really doing what its namesake would suggest. There is the Ashen Ruins down here we can pick up with an outpost. Dirtling our way through here. Alright, so let's go ahead and activate... Okay, so next turn. If we're casting a spell, do that first. We can afford this, but barely. Go ahead. Oh, just kidding. It didn't quite calculate the upkeep production on those tier 1 units. We'll take it. Now our tier 1 units will do more damage, scaling on the enemy's rank. So let's bring these archers down to join with Imrik's main force. A teleporter would be awesome, but we'll get there. We will get there. I think we'll go ahead and save gold for a turn. Conjure Divine Beacon is finished. Selecting research. Go for the Lightbringer to convert enemies. Blessed Reinforcements to gain some blessed souls for allies, or Condemnation just to blast a guy. We can summon them, which makes them incredible. We will have to upgrade our wizard tower, though, to actually bring them in. Otherwise, you just get to sit there and be sad about not being able to recruit anyone. Alright, Imrik. I think they're trying to bait us in. Selecting lads on the mountains is so strange. You know, here's what we'll do. We'll bypass this, no problem. Armies. Scout. There you are. This way. I have to know what's going on over here. I want to take these city ruins, but I also don't want to get then mugged by Yaka and his Phoenix. It was so spooky. Alright, let's do it. City ruins, rebuild the city of Caledor, and have the Unicorn and company come up behind, and we'll go ahead and summon in a zealot to be just a cheap run up and bop him in the face unit. Right, spooky though it is, we should be able to be fine. Now, where are you at, Yaka? So we have no idea. My favorite. Khaled, you've got a new scout. Bring them on down to get an eye on the area. So I could have sworn he was heading up to get rid of our Ashen Ruins here, but then he stopped. Let's come on down into the underground to clear this Ashen Ruin. And in fact, we'll go ahead and build an outpost here, that way we can take the this zone too. Received a trade proposal. She wants a teleporter pact. It is a deal. Unfortunately, we don't have a teleporter, but it is a deal. Gonna go ahead and take some mana. No, not right now. Not right now. The Whispering Stone has returned. We go ahead and incorporate Sunshrine into our empire, should we wish. I think for now I'm going to allow them to be their own, and keep sending troops to assist us. As soon as we increase our city cap, I'm happy to bring them in as one of our own towns. 50% of its income, all of its magic materials, 5 the Rally of Leeches, trading cost decreased, and it can be integrated. Yeah, we have them attacking Yaka, and we can spend some influence to have them strike now. Just not very worth it. Summon in this Zealot. Right here behind Imrik, you guys keep moving on up too. don't mind using this zealot as a kind of scout. Yako, where are you hiding? There's no telling. New Empire development skill is available. Natural recovery. Your units regenerate 15 extra health in early domain. That's incredible. That's incredible. Yep, go ahead and confirm your movement. Orders required. You are going to just sit here. You know what? No, let's keep being aggressive, and I think we're gonna go ahead and claim the Ashen Ruins. Okay, that army is continuing to follow. Let's go around the mountainside here. See if we get all of them to come after. Gargoyle, you go join up with the other army. And a turd. Because we can also use the mountains as an advantage with these guys too, so they burned down this city, which is lovely. Still chasing our scouts. Let's get to the top of this peak here. I do wish height let you see further. I'm sorry, what? A progenitor golem? Good luck. Demonic Skarmory, I couldn't be bothered. We can grab this city here. I don't think that's a good city spot. Yeah, we'll snag this as the outpost. Yoink. Make sure you're following. This is our scout. You come down in this direction. And there's Yaka. We found him. I don't think they'll be able to help if they get attacked, so we can just summon in some more friends. Let's go Wyvern Fledgling. And we can just drop them in right here next to Imrik. -4 mana is no problem. We can grab ourselves another Bone Dragon. One day. Also got access to more heroes, but we need more cash. Beautiful with that work. Can't produce. We'll go ahead and grab this Mage Glass Forest here to give us 22 additional mana and some influence. Orkaled. Let's give you the market, which we need 2 farms to properly upkeep. Well, in that case, let's go Artisan Workshop to keep everyone happy and have more production. I'm not rushing any of those structures. But I wouldn't mind. It's going to take 2 turns. Yeah, we'll save our development points here. From your movement, you head up to these Ashen Ruins and explore them. As Kevin the Eternal approaches the smoking ruins of a once proud castle, he notices a faded sigil above the charred gate. I think we've actually read this entire one here. There's pyromancers. We can use our magical prowess to keep them from catching us ablaze, which we will, and then we shall. Safe battle auto-resolve. Oh no. Demons defeated. With the pyromaniacs gone, Kevin and his companions loot the hell out of the place, giving us some gold, Finders Keepers giving us a Staff of Healing. Gives us a Sunblast and a Mass Heal. A 1 hex radius, 30 temporary hit points. Send it to Sunshrine or display it. Mine? Is what I knew you meant to say. Send the Wyvern out to attack here. Safe battle. We lose the Wyverns, we have to fight it. Why? Because. Mushroom Forest. Only thing we have to do to keep these guys safe is hit them with the big 5 mana spell, so that we shall. Hey. Step forward. Awaken these 2. You awoken yourself. You awoke yourself. Yeah, buffing takes seconds. We'll just get all through those. Wyvern, you stay here for a turn. Unless we go for the Awakening Heal, but I don't think so. Not needed. Awakening. And we go into guard mode. Spider hop. I mean, you think that was a good move until you get shot for 42 damage. Oh, the last one was not quite a direct hit. Spirit Blast might have distracted them, which I'm good at forgetting. Hit the 2 times strengthened, and then we'll just kind of fly over and give him the business. Can we flank him? Yeah, we can. Oh, the distracted didn't work, but we can still smack. 4 hunter spiders. I mean, these beetles can dig through the earth. I just don't think it's a very big threat. Have our lord step over to here, and then give him a nice poison blast. Oh, you missed! Oh, embarrassing. Now we get bit right on our cheeks and get to finish these spiders off. Or not double graze. Check that out. That's good. You gotta try it. Fair enough. I'm going to Lightning Evocation. Let's first drop the Twin Awakening, then Lightning Evocation over here, just to weaken the Death Beetles. They're blinded and electrified. Wyvern can have a snack of Spider. You're gonna hit him 3 times, are you? Blinded and can't move, so let's go ahead and just drop the heal here. Bark and the Death Beetles move. Not very, but they can do the weird burrow thing. It's not weird. It's our ability. It's weird. Explosion. Shoot bow. Oh, sorry. You can't take on the Rangers of Imrik. Never punished. And no reason to go for any more spells. These are just Death Beetles. Hey now. I remember them always having a explosion attack. That's great. The archers have now been awoken. You just go for a normal awakening over here on these. Oh no, the wyverns already are. They're already wide awake. Alright, beetle down. 21 damage. Awesome. No wyverns were harmed in the making of this battle. Alright, we can pop the wyvern back in with Kevin and get him moving back up to the surface again. That's another wonder cleared. A hero has leveled up, so he has. Gain Faithful. While army leader, non-hero units gain health and status resist. That's fantastic. Staff of Blossoms is a poison blind and... So more damage on the Staff of Blossoms, but healing here. And a cooler looking staff, all things considered, with a crystal. Awesome. Okay, so we'll give you also the Escapist Greaves of Velocity. The Pants of Illusion. Be on your way. We got orders with... I mean, we don't have to just sit here either, do we? We can step up into the Ashen Ruins. And keep our units away from danger, except for, of course, our scout, which is about to get clobbered. And no reason not to keep them chasing. And you come down and start raising a province? We might do the same thing with the wyverns, just get them out there to be obnoxious, start taking out provinces. He's got a wedge formation built up over here. Yeah, come on down and raise whatever this is. It's a mine? No longer. Village improvement. We gain -5 alignment and more go. Who cares about negative alignment? Looks like someone else is raising that one. Alright, so you head back this way. Oh no, we may have just got caught. Let's see. Nope. Not even a little bit. Come on, Scout. Somewhere over here. That'll do. We can summon in Lightbringers now, as long as we upgrade our Wizard Tower, and we get ourselves a new book. A new Tome of Magic. Iron Golem's Siege Magic. Extra fortification damage. Ooh, critical hit chance. Not bad, not bad. But I still think we're going to come on over here and go for the Inquisition. Inflicting Condemned, Inflicting Weakened. Mass Condemnation. And then we can just start bullying the army itself with Burden of Guilt. Maybe. I think we also need a few more points into nature if we really want any of the dragon abilities. So what would any of these be useful for us? Bountiful Fields is mana and food. That's pretty great. Tome of Gardens would give us a Glade Runner. Summon a Mistling. It's not a dragon, but I mean, you put wings on the Mistling. It's got a Fey trick. A Shade. Stealthy skirmish unit that specializes in finishing off weakened enemies. Yeah, that's not for Imrik. Alright, well, yep, Inquisition it is. Bring it on in. We won't make it all the way to the last tier of books anyway.
The unrighteous shall feel the wrath of our unerring virtue. We shall strike down upon them with devout rage and furious vengeance. Their limbs shall be leaden with the weight of their wickedness, while our own subjects shall be driven by nobility of spirit.
But of course. Skirmishers have the opportunity to hit that condemnation and weakening enemies, and slowing them down too. That sounds amazing. Go ahead and summon another Wyvern, because they can actually move much more than your typical. Wyvern, get over here and start burning down another mine. Give me some cash for it. Bondo heroes offer to join. We go ahead and grab someone from Sunshrine at a higher level. Level 5 is pretty amazing. For 50 more? 50 more for a single level? Awesome. Explore a Wonder. We've already almost done all that. And then an Elitist. This hero aims to prove their superiority to others. Reach level 12 and fight alongside their ruler. Man, that sounds amazing. What's this one? Ruler's Retinue. If this hero is in the same battle as your ruler, this hero and your ruler have a 2 additional defense and resistance. Welcome. Alaria the Elitist. And she has a Mage Staff. Alright, let's bring you on down towards this area. Full arms take a position. I don't know that we want to fight Yaka and all of his boys. What do they have here? So how powered up are the cats now? Rift bolts are only still doing about 14. I love the dreadlocks on this cat. And they're powerful evokers, so they gain more casting points per mage. They only have Searing Blades. Unless it's Bathhouse evokers, you put them together. Rift Blast, Soothing Breeze. So I mean, none of them are. They're not like he's not gained a ton of amazing research abilities yet. Of course, all of these are going to be awful. It's got a Frost weakness. What else do you have? Okay. Looks like your squad's all together, are they? Servalis the Boulder. Scorpio the Uncanny. Thankfully, neither of these guys are very tough. That's just a quick throat shot for both of those leaders. Got a lot of stuff, though, doesn't he? wouldn't be able to all fight. Here, we've gotta play this slightly cagily here. Then send the scout in to that army can move quite a ways. Quite wonky this is. Alright, scout. Go this way. Looks like he might be rebuilding. Is being upgraded to the Carnival of Flesh. Fair. I've got an outpost founded. We don't have the cash to go for a work camp though, but that's what we absolutely want. Town Hall has completed its Pantheon. Which is great. We have some of the top tier items. We need up the Solar Sanctum to get the catapult towers. Ah, but we get all of our units. So if we come down here, we have access to the Awakener now, which is our tier 3 unit. Glorious. All right, we want to save some cash. Oh, I know. We've got production to worry about. Not right now. Archers, you are going to come on in. Move up this way as quickly as you can. Let's go ahead and summon in another Wyvern fledgling. You get back up to the surface. And I guess we can go beat down on this Winter Fairy. I don't know what they did, but time to die. Huh. This being a little bit strange. Auto that. Take them down nice and easy. Then we should be able to have you just turn around and... Sneaky spiders. Easy. Alright, you are so close to Imrik, we can bring you in to help next turn easily enough. We'll have the Gargoyle go around the outside here to try to do some more raising of their settlements. Alright, Imrik, I trust in the turn. They sent 3 lads back after our scouts, which, yeah, works for me. They managed to escape. So they've split up their large army now. I mean, just a little bit. That's still... Good grief, a nasty force. Wyvern fledgling. There. They've got a gigantic force. They'll stop us from raising the settlement too, aren't they? Oh, and he's stuck. He can't move. You learn the hard way sometimes. All units instantly regain their health. Seems pretty great to me. I will have Ilaria here, then take over at Sairona. Which is not a proper name. Let me go ahead and find me another High Elven city name for... At least for Caledor. Alright, we return, and we shall name Sairona Abathir. Welcome, Abathir. We don't quite have the cash to throw at this city just yet, so we'll wait till it grows before going for any of those. That way we can make sure they're boosted. I think we need to continue to go for a retreat here. Although if we strike in a way that we only are fighting the right units, we're in good shape. There's a lot of battle mages, not very many frontline fighters. No, we're not gonna burn that. I just wanted to stand next to it. Alright, fall back. Yaka's army is a little bit too large. Let's let them split up a little bit more as they try to figure out what they want to do. So that outpost is likely doomed. Football's Anvil needs some production. We are now completely leveled out in terms of stability. Solar Nexus gives us a lot of nice stability. But I think we need the extra Wizard Tower. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to summon the Lightbringer. It is a tier 4 unit, so we're going to have to really upgrade the tower, unfortunately. Let's go another Inquisitor. I guess that's Zealot, I mean. They're definitely not the same thing. Province, perfect. Go ahead and grab the Serpent's Cavern, giving us 20 production, 2 mana, and some Imperium. Evolve's Anvil up to now 79 production. So definitely different values. Khaled. I think I'm going to speed along the Artisan's Workshop here and then try to grab whatever makes us more cash. Tithe Collector. 10 gold and 2 gold per adjacent farm counts as a mine. Oh, we have lots of research posts over here. No farms at all. In fact, with the Circle of Zealotry, we can't turn that over. Lightforward gives us more cash, draft, and higher starting income. Or starting level. Let's go market. And market needs 2 farms. So we're likely not going to be boosting it then. Let's go ahead and snag all citadels. Yet another Dusk Hunter. Even fairly decent. You come on down here and join this army. It's like as soon as all the squads are together, we're in real good shape. But until then, it's a wee bit dicey. Let's go see what's going on here in the Mother Ash. Or can we not explore it unless we have... Oh, we need a hero. Alright, Scout. Keep bothering them. We're definitely going to lose this Inquisitor, but that's okay. Alright, go join up. I think we should have about a critical mass to at least challenge him. Alright, we blew up that mine. Calm settles on the battlefield near Abathir, or so it seemed, for Yaka does not tolerate silence.
Any victory you could achieve today is meaningless, Imrik. Asma is but a pawn in this game of power. We came to punish the infidels, reward our loyal servants. In the meantime, the plans of the Shadrai are coming to fruition, beyond your reach or comprehension. I am immortal. If I fall, I return. Your life, however, it ends.
Alright, well, you're about to find out, aren't you? Don't listen to those lies, Imrik. She raises her eagle bow. Fighting... Wait, that's not her voice. Don't listen to those lies, Imrik of Caledor. Sundrin raises her eagle bow. Yes, fancy. Gains 20% accuracy. Fighting for the ones you love is never in vain. Yaka may claim the Shadrai are the undisputed rulers beyond Asla, but they are not. In Magehaven, they are only one faction among many. We of the Covenant, a faction within the Pantheon that seek to uphold ancient agreements of peace and stability. Else, they're good boys. The good guys versus the Shadrai. Condemn their actions, and we confront them where we can. Yet the Covenant are sending you a gift from Magehaven. He will bring down Yaka in his onslaught. You just hear the little, no Hunger Games references here. 695 mana. You may trust in my abilities, will not be misplaced. Comes out in a little parachute. That's a lot of mana, but we don't really need mana for anything right now. Alright, Wyvern, you get to burning more of Yaka's stuff. Ooh. Full arm battle versus our Wyvern. I think we could win, so go for it, bud. Summon a Zealot. Yeah, it's time to clash. If I can try to draw them back towards... So they're gonna claim the outpost from me, so be it. But if I can kind of draw them back towards this bridge, we have a really good chance to lobble them. Interestingly enough, also he let me burn them the mine. What if we go this way? No one sees the old Inquisitor raid from behind. Production in Abathir. Let's go for the vendor. We need a farm to keep that going. We just need more cash right now. More vendors. Wizard Tower level 2, or level 1 rather, man. It's not warriors, it's shock, shield, and polearm gain experience faster, or we could heal everyone and gain our heroes an additional rank immediately. I think we save that for our first battle with Yaka. Heal everyone up immediately and then get back in there. We couldn't really use you against anyone, but we can have a 6-man army against theirs. The amount of tier 3 units we have is lacking. But if we can strike... Here, Imrik. We can strike this group and bring in the weaker... one of the smaller groups and bring in... Then we can heal everyone after that first. Yeah, let's do that. Advance to here. I'll have you strike the smaller army. And can we cast any spells? We can cast the Summon Zealot. We've got a little bit of casting points left over. Can we go for any other attack spells? Yet. We'll grab ourselves a Wyvern Fledgling. We've built up about as good as we can here. Let's kind of keep him back a bit so they're not going to get attacked by any of these big blobs. Well, they can't all get up there. If he gets sniped, so be it. Let's take him down. 3, 6, and 6. It is going to be a fight with Yaka, which I was trying to avoid, but he's going to come in no matter what. Let's do it. A risky battle. Yeah, no, it definitely is. But we outnumber them, and if we play clever... Magic Missile. That cannot miss and always deals 23 damage. Big yikes. Let's see if we have what it takes. To the field. Alright, we got ourselves a little bit of a spicy battlefield. Sorry, what's going on up here? Which is icons that are off the screen. Sorry, how many casting points do you have now? You don't want to know. So that's on fire. You pass through there, you will catch a blaze. It won't be fun. Warhound is a... Oh, it's a charge unit. I think it used to be a fighter. How do we break this down? Sheesh, how many abilities do you have? This would give him 1 additional hex of movement. We really can't afford to lose Imrik at all. Let's go ahead and move to high foliage with these two. Bring the unicorns round. It's gonna give it to the units I don't want no matter what. I wanted to do both of the archers, but that's okay. One awakening there. One awakening here. Give him a roar. Bone Cephas. Which is it's the new name for our bone dragon. That's just the way it is. He is he's a champion. Relia here has the channel power. Magic attacks gain 50% damage, will be used once per battle. Activate that, hit him with a lightning invocation, would be nasty. Let's bring you over here. It's a fortification, or it's a formation with the dragon, rather. Since all of our lads are flying, we do have major mobility advantage here. They're a little bit unfortunate that none of our slithers are more than hatchlings. Start guard moding up the units then. Rick, I don't really like you out in front, but I'm just gonna be the way here this time. She can Twin Awakening as well. Let's wait till next turn on that one. End turn. Great big battle here. And then my 4 Fury of the Horde. Is that permanent? Sure, what does it do? All tier 1 units become 1 strengthened. What does? Permanent. That's pretty strong. How far can you all move? All the way up on us. But he's an archer, so that won't really go well for him. No, we want them coming into us. Imrik, you come around with the Unicorn Squad. As weird as that is to say, they're incredibly powerful. Don't you sleep on them. The dissonance his lads spread. So basically, whenever he hits you with an attack, here I'll show you. Actually, we probably already got to see it with our last fight. A luscious mane. So they will hit you with dissonance, or do they not? Yeah, here it is. Whenever you hit, whenever you cast an overcharge spell, this unit is going to suffer 4 lightning damage per stack, which is just disgusting. Allows them to pretty easily one-shot big important squad targets. Shield lad over here to be the wall. I want to overload one side with just mass damage, but we need him kind of one step apart, otherwise they'll get hit by... Yaka here has that Ascended Wildfire. Cascades to adjacent units. So we do need to do a little bit of spreading lads apart. So that way if he does go for the Wildfire, it's not going to hit absolutely everyone. Yeah, come over here. I guess I don't mind keeping you two in place. If Yaka wants to hit them, so be it. Bring you back 1, Skirmisher. Wyvern Fledgling over. And we'll just bring the rest of them over as far as they can travel. Aha! Then try to turn them around so they're not getting flanked. The direction you're facing matters quite a bit. All friendly units in a 2 hex radius are going to gain morale and strengthen. We have a damage attack. I think strengthen wears off. Hang on, let me go check with these lads. No, it just stacks up. Okay, fair enough. Well, in that case, let's get everyone maybe stacked up, and then we'll go for an Inspiring Chant. You can Twin Awakening again. Nah, not needed. Hound will reach you? No. Okay, perfect. And turn. They charge right in and strike our dragon with everything. That's beautiful. That's an overcast spell already used. They're hitting him with a second one, huh? And that's their only use of the overcast too, so I mean, was that worth it? Absolutely not. Now we proceed to beat the smack out of you guys. So these hounds, not really worth it. We should be able to basically kill them in one go. Or we can kill the unit that summoned them in. I think is wonderful. Ah, you got grazed, you lucky dogs. Yeah, might as well go for the easy kill here. Let's go ahead and quickly Twin Awakening on one's self. Hopefully hit Imrik as well. Perfect. Imrik, you go for the Twin Awakening 2 on Z's archers and whoever else is nearby. Or I guess just the archers. There. Goodbye. Distracted and very dead. So 60% chance to hit them 3 times. I'm absolutely going to take it. Here's what we'll do first, though. Let's strengthen up everyone in this group. Go for it. That would counteract any of the misses, too. You still have to keep in mind that Cosmic Ablation is dangerous. They are fighting ranged against ranged here, which... Or not Cosmic Ablation, what is it called? The Ascended Wildfire. Unicorns, we can have them charge in and obliterate. Yaka's right there waiting for us to try that. They'll go ahead and use their abilities here, taking out some lowly hounds. Break you right up and just finish them off. Charge is blocked, but that is going to drop their morale further. Fools. Yeah, we'll step these Dusk Hunters to here. They only get one shot, though, and they can be hit by the Soother and the other Soothers, which is a little bit lame. I think it's okay, though. It's going to cascade around. Oops. I'll just set him up for a really good cascade shot. How far can you spit? 75%, up to 90%. So let's run to here. Hit them with the Venom Spit. Poison resisted. Up to here. Hit him with a Venom Spit. Now you are poisoned. Cool. These battle cats are going to be a problem. Oh, they hit Ilaria with it. Bold strategy. Go ahead, Twin Awakening our big flying demon, and then have you chill out. Let's go Wyverns up front to start taking some of the brunt of damage. Same thing with these Slithers. They are very cheap and easy to replace. Yeah, let's go melee strike these mages. Quickly, lads. And the Wyverns can just kind of come up here, and if we need someone to screen, I don't mind them doing it. Wyvern Fledgling, get ready. Dragon Breath. I think they're going to try to focus our dragon no matter what here. Let's fly to about this position, and Dragon Breath, we're going to hit our own unit too, aren't we? Sometimes that's just the way. Blah! fly up and murder these poor fools. Slap. Beautiful. Alright, so he is down a couple more units than us, and now let's see what Yaka's got. No heals, but does stack up some more dissonance. Second wind, charges up and does some good damage, yeah. It's all in on our dragon. Oh, you're a hero. Fair enough. Okay, then. Alright, they took down one of my wyverns. Fair enough. Alright, powerful evokers, that's the thing. Fair enough. Blaze of the Horde is what he goes for. There's a chance, but that does a heap of damage to Yaka there. Good grief. Let's go ahead and step to here. We can either one-shot these guys. Yeah, let's get rid of them. No whammies? That's right. Oh, fools. Like, we go for the poison spit. What's gonna do more damage? 17 or 16? Or we could just flank Yaka. Yeah, what are we doing? Go all in on smacking this clown. Has anything happened to my dragon where I can't heal them? Ends the turn. Youthful Rejuvenation. Heals for 18, gains Resurgence if they have a ball. Kinda want to just conjure this Divine Beacon here. Yeah, let's do that. Heals everyone in a 2 hex radius. Yeah, right here behind our dragon. Oh, it looks amazing. Heal the dragon. And awaken the dragon. And then we can 2 times strike. 25 on the venom or 32 on the melee. Let's do that. Being butchered by geckos. We'll go ahead and channel power. Lightning evocation. Oh, I used it wrong. Can we just lightning blast him? No, we'll lightning evocation. He'll hit 2. They resisted being electrified. Archers, can you do any good damage here? Looks like the answer is no. If we were to just step to here and shoot them, can I check? They have how much health? 31. We would be dealing how much on 2 shots? It's not quite killing the unit. And they'll definitely get taken out themselves. Alright, spears can be the other side of the forest. No whammies? Oh, poor Yaka. Bring the zealots here. Wyverns, you can fly in and get a strike on Yaka, or come up here after these guys. Charge strike. Imrik, can you hit him? Oh, you can. Alright, so have the unicorn run on in and deal a bunch of damage to these soothers. I think it will be better to go for the Venom Spit. Raised. And if we don't move, that is so much damage. 60%, get him. He's Berserk now, which I think actually means we can't kill him. He is now uncontrollable, and damage penalties from casualties are negated. Oh no, he can be killed. Okay, works for me. We'll just go ahead and decisive command you guys, right? And then you should be able to triple strike. Or Yaka. Oh, he's still. Oh, yeah, no, he is steadfast, so he will not die till next turn. Bit unfortunate, I can't lie. Well, let's move up and take these poor guys down. Rest in peace. Archers to the high ground. Which Yaka can't die, so firing on him is a waste. I think I'm going to continue to drop their morale, even if we lose this Slither. Yes, indeed. You have the dragon. Is he gonna get hit by Yaka as he tries to come on away? Yes, he is, won't he? Now that I don't like. Brutal parry. How much do you hit for? Like 40 damage. Jeez. Alright, we'll try to fly through. I mean, of course it hurt, but... hopefully Yaka now goes down next turn to just poison. And with him dead, no more spells. We lost our dragon, though. Now he gets to heal. Oh no. They're gonna all focus on these slithers, hopefully. They should slip away here. Oh, he kills. Nope, they slip away. Perfect. Have to waste another attack on him. Miss and a graze. Dissonance. You missed. You're on fire. Yuck, you better not still be steadfast. I can't see all of his buffs, I don't think. Where are you at? What? Why are you down on your knees? What happened? Don't you worry, we'll break those legs. And down with Yaka. Meaning no more spells coming from his side of the field. Alright, how do we want to do the rest of this then? Let's go ahead and snag Imrik, have him pass out Twin Awakening on our archers if possible. Give them a little bit more range. You can go ahead and teleport as close into them as possible. I thought you could then move afterwards. I was very, very wrong. Shooting bow is going to be doing not a ton of damage. Pole arms can come up here. Retaliation's pretty nasty. Twin Awakening. Swore we had a heal. 20 hit points and 2 bolster resistance. We really don't have a heal. That's okay. Got a 60% chance to hit them 3 times. I think we'll go for it. Save our spells for healing. Take a step forward and we can do more damage to these guys. Well, let's hit the soothers or try to. Raised and a critical hit. Gotta counter each other there. Now, so this unit's about dead. Let's just sail him in to slay these soothers. Damage on the healers. Go ahead and youthful rejuvenation on these lads, so I want them to come back and deal as much damage to the battle mages as possible. Twin Awakening here. Spirit Blast onto these Soothers. Critical hit is lovely there. We can actually probably step in and just finish them off. Well done, Daylight Spears. Eliminating their support units one at a time. Just poison spit them from here. I can, but I'd like to get some more ground made up here. Let's hit the hero. And you miss. That's okay. Nice and condemned. We can fly over any kind of obstacles. Can we hit them? 60% chance works for me. Take them down. That's a critical hit and a death. Ah. Deal damage to the Soother, so there's less of... Shoots our own guys in the back. That's the first time that's happened. I'm here for it. Alright, let's see how Yaka responds. Most of his guys are, looks like, terrified now. Big damage. And there goes the Wyvern. She flip kicks our own. Now they're going all in on the big flappy birds. Works for me. From here. That's a lot. I think as it is, it must have no health whatsoever. 2 strengthened and some resurgence on these lads. You spit from here. 65% sounds good. Let's see if we can't. We're having to catch on fire a little bit with the slithers. This way, get some good shots on these heroes. Right back. Get the damage on our units, it'll come back after the fight. And the Daylight Spear can kill this hero. Down with the bloody monkey. Oh no! Oh no! That's not what I wanted to do. Well, you get a nice flank. Fly to here, hit these fools who are all about to run anyway. Morale's broken. They're done. Condemned and flanked. Nice charge with the unicorns. That's embarrassing, that is. The end of your people. Soother's gone. And we can claim victory. Now they're fleeing the field. No. We shall hunt them down. Or we shall miss every time. Nice, nice. Yep, we're just chasing and slaying these units. None are allowed to remain. Catch on fire a little bit. Let's see if you manage to escape. Ooh, that's not the right way, bud. We'll go ahead and triple shot in here. There is no escape, there is only the void. Oak. Send the unicorns after these guys. Vengeful flames, huh? No one's concerned. Imrik, you can do the honors. That's Yaka's first force dealt with. We lose the Bone Dragon, to be fair, the defenders, one of our slithers, and then 2 of our hatchlings. But now they're down to 2 armies. And then we can come on in here and go, oh, unfortunate, we gotta level up for everyone. Yaka is withdrawn to the Astral Void, which means no more spells till he returns. Servalis the Boulder has been captured. We'll be executing you soon, don't worry. Don't you worry. Second win for Imrik. We're actually buffing him up a bit. The Pants of Illusion. The Pantaloons of Nope, you saw nothing. Have you join anyone's army? And just barely. That's okay. Let's go on in and heal up the squad with a Rite of Enduring Duty. So everyone gets immediately healed, and then all of our heroes should have gained a level. Okay, is that not how it works? Hang on, let me reread. All hero units gain 1 rank, or not.
Huh?
A complete lie. Staff of Spirit. Oh, gross. Gives you that Staff of Blossoms. It's way better. Pantaloons of Illusion. There we go, you're all equipped up. So not only did we not get these skills for everyone for beating Yaka, also we didn't get it for the right like we're supposed to. Sell those remains for 100 gold. Sure, I'll need them. Outpost captured by Yaka. Alright, next fight's gonna be a pretty tough one. We've got a Phoenix, and we've got a bunch more spellcasters, but none of that dissonance is gonna matter here. So let's crunch them. A low-risk battle. How does auto-resolve handle it? What do you mean, low risk? Like, truthfully, it's a win-win. Yep, waste all your extra casting points, they'll just charge straight in. Okay. A little bit of a more balanced setup than last time for them, though. I can reach, and if he chooses to, we can shoot him up. Try to use lots more of the resurgence of this one and less of the strengthened. Not nearly as important.
Huh?
We want to try to draw them through that corridor there. Will allow us to shoot the smack out of them. Power up that flank too. Don't think I'm going to, but we could. Rick, you're in a really good spot. You stay there. Twin Awakening on the archers, if at all possible. Glorious. And then we pass the turn. Hey. Come on, Yaka. Bring the action. Or just dirtle around in a circle. That works too. Trying to lure Imrik away from the rest of the army. I think you should not. Phoenix can get into lots of our guys here. Charge would be blocked by our spears, which would be awesome. So just a step. Back to here. Phoenix can't reach. Ability is reusable after each kill. Alright then. Charge strike. I might have put Imrik in a bad spot. We'll see. I think most of those battle mages can hit him. Only hit our spearmen. Perfect. So if you are to use poison attacks and come to here, it's a 50% chance to hit. That's an elite guard unit I would not mind destroying. Can you lightning evocation? No. So what we're going to do is just have you sit out in the open. Here, let's step back once, though. Yes, you're in a great spot. Zealots, you face this way. Where are they at? I'll take a step back. Oh, I guess that's gonna stop our charge, isn't it? That's okay. Nah, my friend, I have the high ground. Come on over here. It's time to die. Oh, really? Oh, he has a pyromancer back there, of course. Alright, weakening up a little bit before the Phoenix charges in, fair enough. But even though they do get first strike, it's all just one hit. I mean, bold strategy there. Alright, youthful rejuvenation on... No, you know what? That is so many units we can buff up all at once. Extra morale and 2 times strengthened. Let's go ahead and double up the awakening here. Overcharge your channeling power. And then hit the lightning rift. Through these 3. Target cannot be affected. It's quite windy outside, so if you hear any of the siding on the apartment acted a fool, that is 100% why. Yeah, you're very doomed. Let's go ahead and charge round, and we can charge strike into your poor cheeks. What awakening here? You can flap up and go for the strike on these guys. Poison spit. Right before we move up, who can we give that to? Perfect. Decisive command, and then poison spit. One more time. Destroy those mages. It's gonna be a pretty nasty retaliation, isn't it? Insta-kill them. Now let's go for the polearms. More of a threat to our unicorns. And they're gone. Sorry, battle. Oh, no, they're not. We were lied to. We can take out these Packmasters, though. Unless we graze them 3 times in a row, then we can take out nobody. Yeah, we're gonna go over here and bite. Bite right into the flank of this Phoenix. So let's have a battle of the mages over here. Go ahead and twin awakening. Definitely have to use some heals next turn. But we can kill at least you. By Sweet Prince. Teleport behind. And destroy. Let's have them go into defense mode to hopefully not take as much damage. Alright, Pyromancers. Going for what they can. Doggos go after our unicorns. Now they're marked. Majestic Beasts falls. A lot of damage on that polearm for sure. Look at the pettiness here. Alright, losers. Goes after our wyvern for 42 damage. Oh, they're just doing the petty stuff on both sides. That's okay. You kill them, they come back after the battle. No, let's go ahead and get rid of you. Bite. Glorious crit. Pole arms, you just... Oh, it's gonna retaliate from that side, so we'll stab it over here. No retaliation for you. Madam Maid. We need to step up and heal. Since all of our foes ran. I say we can... As long as we hit them 3 times, that's a kill. Miss! With the crit, allows it to be a kill. So the forward wants to finish off these pole arm users. We'll move you around a little bit further, that way we're not standing in the flames. Try to heal the unicorn is going to be too much, so we'll just let it go. You fought hard, lad. But alas. Windy damage. Morale very low. If we can poison these guys and get them on out. Mobilized and flanked, but not poisoned. Just keep lowering morale wherever possible. Freaking go for the poison blast. I don't think it's gonna do much damage though, because he's a no. It's gonna kill him. Now let's just send Imrik in to clobber them with the charge. Bonk. Resurgence here, if we didn't already have it. And then just turn and stare at him. Like, what are you really gonna do about it, bub? Unicorn. You are likely doomed, so... do some damage. Rest in peace. Goes for the overheat. Fumbled it, thankfully. Get a bit more damage in, but they killed pretty much none of our units. We can't Twin Awakening all the way there. Give it to yourself at least. Aha. Didn't mean to cast it on nothing. Well, that's a facepalm through the back of my skull. Straight through the back of my skull. Alright, and if you don't want to deal with any of the units like Phoenixes reincarnating themselves, you just stand on top of them. And that just completely stops it. And we're gonna give you one more square of movement and see if your night charge can reach. Charge blocked, huh? Honk. Dead hound dogs will step forward and get rid of. And lastly, pole arms that tried to murder, I guess successfully murdered the last unicorns. You want to know why none of them exist anymore? Blame Yaka. Alright, Imrik. Nope. That's one is for you. Oh, wait, we didn't even finish him off. Oh, yeah, I did. Almost. Well, either way. Going with the bloody cats. We only lose a squad of majestic unicorns. No more living forever. You go ahead and reclaim this for me, thanks. And now... we've got to rebuild the armies a bit. Imrik's is looking a little bit torn up. Have the Slither Hatchling go over here if we can. Our survival set at 1 ton. Gargoyle, is there anything we can do? Yeah, we can have you go set up with the Wyvern so they don't go mess with them. Amazing. How about our outpost down here? We can go ahead and have this one set up a work camp and grab the Ashen Ruins in no time. Alright, with Yaka defeated, it is a short jaunt to Yakathan. Hello, good sir. How about you follow me up to the mountain? The Misty Mountains. A tribunal. 1 knowledge per population. Let's go condemnation for a bit of damage spells. Imrik, you need yourself another baby dragon. Dusk Hunter. A long trek down to our outpost down here. Which, now that we've reclaimed the outpost, we can put in a work camp here too, so we can grab these Ashen Ruins. There's no reason to claim in Kasham. We will march. Make sure our armies make sense here. I also have to have you two go join up with this squad. There we go. Then you can be reinforcements. The fact that we still have a squad of 6s is fantastic. And we can go ahead and bring... Oh, that's our archer that came back, or our scout. Looks like they're not chasing anymore, so let's just be a wee bit cheeky. You're good up on the mountain, and you can come join... Oh. Well, just come up with the squad. You're doing fine. We're glad you're here. And we keep bringing in more Slither hatchlings in Avathir. Who's rebuilding the mine ruins? Not anymore, you're not. It's amazing that that's a thing. Alright, you go up and burn this carnival of flesh. We are the good guy, bad guys. Yaka will return in 2 turns. He's gonna have an army. Truthfully, though, I'm not concerned in the slightest. Condemnation is done. We can go ahead and grab Fanatical Workforce or Blessed. Let's go ahead and grab the Blessed Reinforcements. Seems silly. Avathir can annex its first province. We have a magical material here, so we'll go ahead and grab that with a research post. Silvertongue Fruit gives us more allegiance points. Oh, you know what? Since we're not using that anymore, how about we sell that to Sundren? Oh, we can only give her the Tranquility Pool. Never mind. Summoning up to tier 3 units. We still wouldn't be able to summon in the one that matters. Okay then, let's go for the Wizard Tower level 2 so we can keep trying to build that up. And then we can just keep summoning in more and more. Let's go for an Awakener, and then we'll go Slither hatchlings everywhere else. Dragon, dragon, dragon. You've got your orders. It is to have you go burn that as soon as they're no longer there. Scouts, I don't mind sending you at the Arcanist's library. Looks like they've got several armies running around now, which I really don't like. Let's distract him a bit. That research post is in ruins. The mine's in ruins. Let's go ahead and send... up into the mountains. Stare at them. Alright, looks good to me. Up to 6 units there, and looks like Yaka has returned from the void, but all of our boys are burning his stuff down now, so that's fantastic. Oh, can we attack these guys outside of the walls? Oh, you poor fools. Capture and release Ancient Wonder. Yeah, we can. Oh no! Yeah, we'll just auto-resolve that one. Now Yaka's all alone. Let's leave just you here to burn the crawler nest or to take it from the enemy. Everyone else march on Yakathan. We are indeed about to start a siege. How'd you know? We will be wizard bombarding the... So what does this actually do? It doesn't say. Wizard's bombardment. It's got my name on it, so... Sabotage support. No support structures in the city. Let's go tower bombardment. Diplomacy. He doesn't want to talk to us at all, so we're just not going to worry about diplomacy. You guys all step up here to take part in the siege. Actually, I'll have you go burn the Spelljammer, so I don't have to worry about that. There we go. So we can actually use spells in the area. Inquisitor's Mock ready. Let's go ahead and enchant. We can easily afford. They get a bit more pricey, but we have so many tier 1 range units that this is going to be so amazing. No one shall be doing any damage back. Oh, we can actually summon in the Lightbringers now. Well, don't mind if I do. Stealing units sounds amazing. Oh, you have a Materium focus. Sounds good. Purges the status effects from our enemies. Paladin's Winged Helmet. Should probably go to Imrik. Radiant Sphere. Magical Bolt purges and ignores resistance. Oh no, that's... Yeah. YOLO typical stuff. Well, I just want to select Imrik. Can I do that? Yes, we can. Okay, Imrik, you've got currently a mask that gives you fortune. Let's instead give you a Paladin's Winged Helmet. Oh, and we've got a tier 2 Blessed Dragon. Oh, it's what we already have. I see. I see. Yaka has returned. Which is honestly neither here nor there. I'm not entirely concerned by it. I'll keep saving our Imperium. We could use it to get more city cap. I think I will. And then we can eventually turn one of these other outposts into a city like this one here. I don't want to turn them to incorporate them because it's going to get rid of all their armies. Those Ashen Ruins, though, belong to me now. Glorious. All along the road, what I'm doing. Ah, yep, just start burning stuff. Anything we can weaken, we are absolutely going to. He's got 5 in Incatium. So one of the things I always forget is that you can't actually come out of the settlement to attack places, which makes no sense when you're under siege, but it's a thing that we have to keep in mind. Stop them from repairing that. And in the turn. So we might see that here. Yes, so some... Oh no, these are the guys from up north. Okay, we are not able to retreat, so let's just go ahead and auto-combat. There's no way they win. Oh no, we didn't see it. They're staying in. We can summon in a Lightbringer. Oh, even with the Spelljammer? Okay. Works for me. Blessed reinforcements are done, so let's go ahead and grab in the Convent of Faith, just because it only takes two turns. Work camp here to grab me another set of Ashen Ruins. And then the Slithers descend. Release that crawler nest when you can. Don't you worry, lads. We're coming on in. As soon as we defeat this one, that's the game. If you lose your capital and the Godir commanding your faction, At that point, you then just lose. That is the inn. Being confirmed, but you're fine where you're at. Stay here. And then you burn down their library. Burn down their library. And then I guess we could just keep bringing in more Lightbringers. Those are broken strong. What was that ability? One of his other heroes is back, and now we've burned down most of his things. You summon another Lightbringer. Let's do that here. Let's do that here. Spittle Gemmer, they've all run back to the Garden Cantium. Listen, we're just very good because we've been doing so much burning. You're doing great. Keep it up. Well, thank you. They pillaged the province and gave us all the gold from it. Sure can release that ancient wonder. Come over to the mob camp. And you do the same. Just burn that mob camp. It's nothing personal. It's just that we're better than you. Impossible battle indeed. That's a big army. Although it's far too late. The walls are cracked. And there's our Tome of Dragons. We're just a little bit too late, aren't we? Purifying flame, young dragons. Dragon.
Few things invoke fear like the mighty dragon does. Channel this primal power, roost and brood it. Mold your people to the likeness of these mighty world shapers, and breed dragonkin in your grand image. See how your enemies bow to your might, or perish in flame at your command.
And we were just barely off from getting the Rager Mage transformation that turns us into dragons. We're going to select it, but we're not going to get there in time. Convent of the Faith is done. And Yakathan has been breached. Is there anything we can grab here to help us out? Tier 1 units gain experience 50% faster. I mean, we're at the end, but... Indeed. Let's go ahead and conquer Yaka. Before we do, though, let's maybe grab, instead of a Wyvern, we can bring in one of the Lightbringers for stealing. For stealing enemy units. Here, we'll do that. So, Wyvern, you're taking a sub out. Lightbringer, you're coming in. And now we assault. A safe battle. We can't finish off the campaign with an auto-resolve, but I'm going to, and then we'll refight it, just to see how things go. We only lose the Lightbringer, and we steal some of their polearms. See if we can do a little bit better. I'm sorry, what? Are we getting shot at by the ballista? Sorry, what are these? Is that the Arcane Bombardment? Unlocked the Arcane Bombardment. No one is really sure what it does, but... Okay, I see. I see. Caltrops, huh? Oh yeah, they're all over the front? Awesome. Little sharp spikies. Make you bleed. That'd be pretty close. It's a 100% chance to hit, 90% chance to successfully dominate. Go for it. What do you know? These polearms switch sides. Ah. You can step up to here. Go for the... the Twin Awakening on them is so not worth it. these two, though. Then go for the stun blast. Weaken them up a bit. 70 damage. They don't get blinded, but they do become condemned, and we can poke them. The bloody spears. They gain dissonance, too. Yaka can't get outside of his walls, which is perfect. They constrain him as much as they hinder us. I'll take a graze there, no problem. You have to make it through the area, though. He's already used his Acided Wildfire, so we don't have to worry about clumping up anymore. Awakening on you and whoever's nearby. Looks like it's going to be 2 of us. Out. Seeking arrows. I should go in on this Scale Serpent. End up the hero there. Go for the Venom Blast on whatever this thing is. Arcane Ward, what do you? Gives us damage, links to you. Oh. Fair enough. Just get rid of it then. We can just flatten over the walls with a lot of these guys here. Let's go Twin Awakening on the 2 archers, that way they can hopefully pepper the ballista without taking too much damage. %, chance, and it almost takes it out. Barely see the health bar on it, though. Alright, Glorious, the ballista down. Charge in with these guys. Strike the ballista here. We can. Oh, it can't be a... Why'd you let me hit them, then? Let's go for 40% chance to hit twice. Alright, Caltrops somehow still hit flyers, which is unfortunate, but we'll let the expendable lads take up the front line. Those are spell shields. Yaka being up front here is gross, but he is very likely to come outside the walls. Let's send the Wyvern this way. Awakening. I'm just gonna leave Imrik kind of out here in the open. Need one Awakening here. And then just wait to see what Yaka goes for. Yeah, let's hang out. We'll get hit by this ballista. Doesn't do that much damage, though. Yaka comes out and karate chops straight through these two. But now he's out and surrounded. The aggression is pretty funny. Alright, we lose our... Actually, that was an incredible cast. We do lose one of our Lightbringers. Is it my turn yet? Thank you. Thank you kindly. Finish them off and allow the pole arms to come round. That blast will kill our unit. Go ahead and drop the Youthful Rejuvenation here, because I don't really want my Slithers to go away, and we can just triple strike these guys. No one's expecting the Slither Inquisition. Heal up anyone here. Such a waste of a charge strike. We can go for Decisive Command. Spirit Blast on Yaka. completely missed him. Can indeed lightning evoke through here, which I think kills a good number of units. Lightbringer can fly up here and take out Poison Yaka. And we at least removed his regeneration. Let's go Decisive Command on this unit. And have them just chop through. We can completely ignore them. Yaka has the brutal parry. Fire here, we'll have you guys fly up and over the walls and take down Ballista. Follow them on in. Their own flanking attempts did not go gloriously because they've just struck straight down the center. Second wind, and then I'm going to take him straight in after this hero. 5% chance if it hits it, we kill him. Oh no, no luck. Alright, so Yaka basically gets to do whatever he wants, and we just let him charge around and chop our young amphibians. Alright, man. Dedication is intense. We will kill these units. Okay then. The almighty poke. Wizards go up. Oh, we didn't get 2 strikes, so we didn't take him down. And we lightning evocation and hit all 3 of you. We can indeed, so let's go ahead and do Wood Awakening on yourself for more damage. Channel Power for more damage, and then rip the evocation through. You're all electrified. That is another hero down. Morale is now dropped for everyone. Fire here. We hit all 3 of them, that's a kill. Very unlikely, but it would be a kill. Take down these spell shields. Plus 0 morale. They're already maxed out. I mean, not bad damage, even on some normal tier 1 archers. Over and fire on him. We got a nice firing line. He may choose to come over this way, and that's whatever. We shall deal. I don't think the heal will matter. And obliterate the 2 of them, though. Sundered defense. Low chance to hit. Grazed him. Yeah, let's go for the heal. Works for me. Imrik can almost finish Yaka off. Raz sacrificed the wyvern. And then, boink! Steadfast. Oh, that's lovely. I forget that he does that every time. Fight. Next unit who hasn't been moved, our pole arms, bring them through. They're going to bleed for a turn. That steadfast Yaka is obnoxious, but that's what it is. How much damage are you going to get back? Chop. Powerful evokers. Get the condemnation this whole time. Goodbye. He just throws the axe. And we did a little bit worse than the auto-resolve, but still a victory, and that is the first of our scenarios here completed. We will dismiss those units. Victory is what echoes in the streets of Val's Anvil. Victory is what's engraved in the hearts of Caledor for Yaka. Godir of Fire has been defeated. Smoke still lingers over the proud cities of the Firebrand Predators, while you reflect on your own accomplishments. Was it truly a mortal hero that took down Wizard King Yaka, or has your journey of knowledge and power already altered your destiny? You've emerged from this conflict as a hero and a savior of your people. Carried by their elation, you feel your spirits being lifted high beyond the horizon and towards the astral sea. We will let go of Athla to conclude our ascension. And that is the very first story realm completed. It's a pretty quick one there. You can beat it even faster than I did if you just rush your units towards Yaka, but we tried to complete kind of as much as what was on the map as possible. I think we left one of the Golden Wonders and then one of the Bronze Wonders down by Yaka himself, but Imrik succeeds in gaining total victory here. I would have preferred he had the Draconic Ascension trait, but he just heads to our Pantheon, and we can actually play with him again and give him a new Ascension. Yaka was at the head, and so was Sundred for a long part of it, and then we really took a tank and kind of pulled it back up near the end.
By repelling the invasion of Yaka, the spark of divinity was ignited, and a new Godir ascended to the cosmic pantheon. Beyond the veil of mortality, the pantheon represented an entirely different world. For while the Godir could walk the realms as gods, they had to abide by rules when dealing with their own kin within the astral sea. In Mage Haven, a world near the center of the astral sea, the Godir of the Pantheon had established their Forum of Council. It was a place warded by an ancient spell. Stripped of their abilities to harm one another, even the fiercest enemies could meet up in Mage Haven. Here, the Godir constructed their world gates, through which they embarked on their journeys of exploration and expansion that defined the Fourth Age of Wonders.
Our dragon princes are really trying to interrupt the moment here. Excuse me, lads. You can dragon somewhere else. And like that, Imrik has proven worthy to ascend and has joined our Pantheon. Imrik is a custom ruler. Upon accepting, he'll be moved into your Pantheon and removed from the custom rulers list. You can still play and encounter rulers from the Pantheon. Of course, he ascends. And we also get to select our ascension trait. We can go for Dragonheart. Oh, well, obviously. Ascension Prophet, so we can gain morale and strengthen and have that cascade to a nearby enemy or nearby units. Shaper. Non-hero units gain experience faster, and then Subjugator. Your base melee attacks inflict negative morale and have a chance of inflicting Dominated. So you can just steal units. Of course, Imrik is a Dragonheart. Dragons gain 2 defense, 2 resistance, and deal 20% more damage. Nice, we gain 2 Pantheon points. Victorious, hero defeated, heroes gained levels, tomes unlocked, ancient wonders cleared, improved free city allegiance, alliances formed, destroyed infestations, and then free cities vassalized. You can see everything that kind of went into your Pantheon experience here. We have 2 points to use, which is awesome. You can see those that have already joined our Pantheon. Any of the leaders that are there in the main Godir in the scenarios will join the Pantheon with you. So if you find Yaka here, I usually remove him because he's a clown. But Yaka and his Firebrand Predators are here, and so is Sundrin of House Iniok and her Amended Torchbearer. So both of those factions ascended alongside you and have their own traits. So he's that, of course, that Pyromancer Ascension that gives him the Ascended Wildfire ability. And then Sundrin is a Prophet. So fair enough. Thank you all so much for stopping on by the very first
Choose
of the
your
story
destination.
realms. And next time we'll be diving into the Enchanted Archipelago, which we can just select and show you all what the realm traits are going to be as a bit of a early showcase here. So we've got become an ambassador of the Covenant and venture to the Enchanted Archipelago, where once banished wizard is abusing the currents of creation. Investigate the goals of the Shadrai Alliance and free the realm from the Siren Goddess. You get this lovely sea-based map here. This realm is dominated by oceans, but features many small islands. Each empire has their own landmass. We start with our own. This is a wildlands realm, so we've got lots of wild animals. And ancient wonders such as ziggurats, so any of them that are constructs are going to be absent. It's also going to have a small underground, so similar to the last time, the underground is going to be very tiny. And this one actually has a low population. So the 3 cities that are dotting the area are going to be rare. So we will have a poll up so that you guys can select our chosen faction for the upcoming Enchanted Archipelago run. But thank you all so much for dropping on by here for the last time.
Destination.
This has been a ton of fun, and I can't wait to run through all of the Rise of the Godir story missions and in and beyond. Once again, for the final time again, thank you all for stopping on by. I'll see you all next time.